What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and today we gather for the burial of every single Doomsday Downs player and hater to ever exist. Unfortunately, I had to roll myself up in a pack last night and smoke it because I can't hate on Superman anymore. Can't hate on Doomsday. Motherfuckers are just them. They're too real. And of course, I'm referencing the new Doomsday comic. This shit was insane. And before we get into what exactly went down in hell with King Doomsday, Supergirl, and Martian Manhunter, smash the like button. Let's get this to 200 plus likes if you love my comic book updates, explaining what's going on, talking about scaling, all that. And make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. It would be amazing if you could join the ride and turn on notification bells as I update my content all the time, whether in community tab or daily videos. On top of this, join my Discord. We do games, prizes, D&Ds, giveaways, and more. We're doing a Star Wars D&D tonight, so definitely check it out. But getting back to this, what's Big Doomsday up to, right? Like, what's he got me so fucking hyped for? Let me tell you guys, just warning, my language is going to be bad because the more hype I get, the more I say bad words. It's a bad habit, and I'm not going to kick it anytime soon. So let's get right into it. What's popping with Doomsday? So if you guys don't know, Doomsday has been kind of active a little recently in DC Comics. They literally had the dispatch of him as of late, with a version of Superman or Bloodworn being combined with Martian Manhunter to kind of BFR him, because no one wants to fucking fight Doomsday. Jesus Christ, dude's too broken. And this BFR, they thought they were good. Of course they're not good, because that's Big Doomsday. Big Doomsday ended up in hell. And hell is a playground to him, which we will get into later. So, Manhunter received this signal, couldn't translate it, and it was in Kryptonian, or something related to Krypton, and he didn't want to send it to Superman, because it might relate to Doomsday, and he didn't want to do, like, Superman flipping his shit, so he sent it to Kara, or Supergirl. Supergirl reviews it, is like, oh, fuck, I think Doomsday is coming back. And so she tells Superman in the morning that, like, hey, I had a dream of Doomsday, all this shit, and he's like, are you sure it's just a dream? And she was like, yeah, it was in my sleep. And she asked him straight up, she was like, what was it like dying to Doomsday? And he said he's fought everything. He's fought gods, actual gods, the darkness, the time stream, alternate versions of himself. You've named it. He's literally faced everything DC Comics has to offer. But he said straight up, the one thing, the worst thing, the one that actually pushed me to my absolute limit, like there was nothing left, it was Doomsday. Doomsday is the supreme op. There was, and there still is, no bigger op than Doomsday that Superman faced. That's crazy. All the shit Superman's dealt with, we're talking about, recently he had to fight avatars of the Great Evil Darkness. He had to fight back against the Great Darkness spreading across creation. He's had to break the World Forger. All this crazy shit. And Doomsday is the big dog. That's fucking insane. And he told her, like, what humans would call being worn out, having nothing left, which is a concept me and you can't technically feel. He's like, I felt that fighting Doomsday, and everything went black. But he just remembered, if he didn't kill that motherfucker, everyone dies. Everything he loves dies. Because Superman knows, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm retired as a Superman hater, I'm a Superman fan now, fuck that, he's raw. He said, yo, real shit, no one else can beat him. If I'm about to die, there's nothing else. There is no backup. There's no plan B. So he went all out and managed to at least temporarily put down Doomsday. So she's thinking it's this dream. She has to talk about Doomsday. With Superman, we figure out how fucking raw Doomsday is, of course. How raw Superman is, too, by proxy. And she goes on to meet Manhunter. And she's like, yo, Martian, like, what you doing here? What's popping? And he says straight up, Kara, I'm so fucking sorry. I think I sent you a bad dream. And they start talking, and he had gotten this signal, like I alluded to at the beginning. Kind of went out of turn of the comic, sorry, but I just had to kind of give a little more context to you guys. For those watching my video, he had received a signal, couldn't fully translate it, didn't want to send it to Superman, because it would have triggered Superman, because anything about Doomsday is going to send him into a frenzy. And so he sent it to Supergirl. And he believes he's coming back. He said a psychic connection was created with Doomsday the last time they ran into him. And now Doomsday's evolved to the point where the idea of him, the memory of him, can bring him back. And when he accesses her memory again, they are teleported. Now, where are they teleported? To the lair, to the pits of hell, specifically the office of the Devil of DC, the first of the fallen. Now, what's this motherfucker want? He straight up tells them, he says, look, I brought y'all here because there's some bullshit going down. And I'm going to let all of you find out what that is. And he allows them to read his mind, and he's just smiling at them, like, has this really creepy fucking smile. And Manhunt and Supergirl's like, why is he letting us see his thoughts and stuff? And Manhunter goes, because he knows how fucking scared we'll be. And he thinks that's hilarious. So they see Doomsday's been in hell, and it's literally a troll job to him. What, are you going to torture him? What, are you going to kill him? All the new things they do to destroy him, torture him, hurt him, it brings him more joy and power. He's like, oh, fuck, I can get stronger than what I was? What? He was in Party City. He popped the molly and was sweating. He was lit. Like, he said, oh, fuck, I could do whatever I want here. I could really become God here. And he was going so crazy in hell. He was so unbeatable at this point that the rest of hell, which dictates how hell works because it's powered off literal belief in conceptual ideas, believed, no, there was no other king of hell. Lucifer, first of the fallen, Asmodeus, whoever you want to fucking say, it don't matter, bitch. It's big King Doomsday. Not only that, Fallen says he's going to take all the Hell Lord's spots and he'll be the one Hell Lord in here. That's not the worst part. They believe he can break out this motherfucker. He can destroy the gate that allows everything to seep into creation, to seep into the heavens. He literally says, if he does this shit, Presence will think I am starting the war with Presence. He's gonna think I'm literally signaling the final battle. You two need to do something about this, because ultimately he was your fucking problem first. And they're like, yo, why would we help you? And he says, because I'm the only one that can help you, bitch. If he gets out, creation's fucked. Everyone's fucked. It's big Doomsday at this point. And so he says, I have this armor here. This armor was designed to literally fight Presence. Fight the one you guys know of, the light. And if I put that on, he's going to think it's the final battle. I'm not ready for my final battle. So he says, Supergirl, you take this armor. You know how OD it is. You use it. You and Manhunter go down there and beat up King Doomsday in front of all those people so that they don't believe he's God anymore. And she even says, there's no heaven, there's no hell to Kryptonians, but they do have a devil, and it's Doomsday. That's insane. He's beyond religions. He's just the idea of Doomsday. Everyone has a Doomsday. No matter what religion, what you believe in, motherfucker, you got a nightmare to talk about. You have something that scares you. That is King Doomsday. So he sends them down there to fight. He's wearing an armor designed to fight Presence. Manhunter's pulling up with her. You would think it's about to go down, right? Like, we're going to get a prime drag-out fight. Fuck no. They run up in there. Doomsday mushes Manhunter so bad. The look Manhunter had when he got up, he was like, oh my god, how the fuck does Superman fight this thing? Like, that, fighting this is not an option. This is crazy. He's trying to scrap anyway. By the way, he's in the lowest pits of hell. Absolute, literally hottest fires in existence. Talk about beating the fire allegations while battling one of the craziest things to ever exist. Holy shit. Shout out to Martian Manhunter scaling. Oh my god, this was huge. But anyways, so he's surviving, taking the hits, he's scrapping. And then the armor comes in with Supergirl. And she rocks the shit out of Doomsday. And Doomsday falls, right? And you see the narrator go, everyone there is watching, and Doomsday falls from an attack from Supergirl in this armor. And he should have stayed down. Anything else stays down. But he won't. Because the people are watching, and he has to give them a show. Oh my god. Doomsday has to be a top 5 biggest goon ever. Top 5. Bro, he's put on a show. Against an armor made to fight Presence. He said, hold up, pussy. I ain't getting knocked out. We gave these people cinema. Let's go. Start scrapping both of them. Beating the shit out of both of them. Ragdolling Supergirl in the armor made to fight Presence. This shit was so fucking bad. That boy, Manhunter, pulled to the side and said, okay, I can't fight this motherfucker. I'm doing absolutely nothing. We need to do something else. And he starts praying. He starts reaching out with his mind. He starts touching the souls that have been there literally longer than hell itself has been there, even than when, like, First of the Fallen was there. They don't have the concept of hope. That shit does not exist. And he weaponizes hope. He appeals to hope. He says hope is the only thing that can stop Doomsday. We need to use it to stop him from breaking open that gate. If it does, everything's done. No one responds at first, probably because they're fucking shook. But eventually, one of the souls comes forward and starts to seal the gate using their own soul. Followed soon after by what looks like an endless supply of souls. And so they try to get Doomsday away from them, and they get out of there, right? And Doomsday's all about the scraps. Unfortunately, he's not about the talking or thinking. So he's not thinking about, oh, they're setting up to run. He doesn't think they're going to be bitch-made like that. He's beating the fuck out of them. He's getting his licks in. Ooh. Well, they escape before the gate's sealed, right? And the seal is supposed to be stronger than ever on this gate to creation. Won't be able to break through, apparently, right? First of the Fallen, having gotten them tricked, all the souls that witnessed that realized First of the Fallen tricked Doomsday, so they see him as king again. They're like, okay, he is worthy of being king. He might not have beat up Doomsday, he might not have been able to fight Doomsday, but he tricked him, sealed the shit and stuff. So he goes back to being the king. It actually says, long live the king. But then it shows at the end that Doomsday is punching his way through the sealed gate anyway. Doomsday don't give a fuck, son. He's coming back regardless if you want him to or not. There's nothing that can stop the inevitable Doomsday. At the end of this, in like the epilogue, they show Bloodworm where he's walking through hell and he's blamed for Doomsday being there because he and Manhunter helped put him there. And they're like, this is the worst thing to ever come to hell. This is the worst affliction to hell ever. That's a wild statement to be like the worst, the strongest, the most egregious thing in hell when they've had a raging specter, Eclipso, Lucifer, Asmodeus, all these hell lords, all these hellish beings, Naran, First of the Fallen. Doomsday's by far the worst of all of that shit. And they blame him for that. And he kills the torturer, right? And he keeps on going. And you gotta remember, hope exists here now in hell, when it wasn't supposed to before. And at the end, a demon looks upon him and goes, you're not supposed to be here, son of man. And he says, I know. But hell finally has a Superman. So overall, this run was fucking fire. Not run, sorry, just the one issue. It's an amazing story so far. The Doomsday update is insane. He can come back from even memories or ideas of him. Oh my god, the hype is real. He's in a whole nother league, him and Superman. They're just way above everybody else. It's an inevitable truth we have to accept, unfortunately. It's still fuck Superman. But hey, I ain't dumb. I gotta be on his team, because he can beat everybody, pretty much. And so can Doomsday. Shout out to Doomsday fans. Shout out to Superman fans. Y'all ate like a motherfucker on this issue. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy, Jobbers and Goons. Let me know what you think of this comic in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of the story so far, even if you only saw my video on it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, anyways, it's been your boy, Jobbers and Goons. I'll see y'all later. Peace.